Alright, fellow adventurers, welcome back to Conan Exiles, where we are going to be doing a lot of running around the world
Please,
today. Oop.
my time is short.
Nani? Where is he? How much you want to bet he got spawned on the roof? Oh, I bet he got spawned on the roof. Hello, mother. Welcome.
Exile, I beg you, speak with me.
I would love to speak with you. Where did you show up? I think he's on the roof.
Please, my time is short.
Thankfully, we kept this balcony here and have easy roof access. He up here? Hello? Hello? There he is.
Exile.
What was that? Oh, it's the planter. Oh, okay.
What I am to tell you is beyond belief.
I have seen many things beyond belief in the exiled lands. Who are you?
I am the true Liu Fei, sorcerer to the celestial emperor of Kitai, master of the five storms, and sacred defender of the many-petaled throne.
The true Liu Fei? Then who have I been helping?
You have been tricked. The manifestation you have been toiling for is none other than the beast we both seek to banish.
The demon?
The very same. I was lured to the Yothka plant by the Devourer and locked within the plant's powerful tendrils.
And why should I believe you?
Because our foe is a deceiver from a realm beyond time. With eons to draw its plans, it has foreseen almost every eventuality.
Only almost?
Hubris is a failing common amongst demonkind. It never occurred to the beast that a mere mortal could possess the depth of willpower to resist the Yothka's entrancement, let alone reach out to you.
A likely story.
Much of what the demon told you is true. I did come to the exiled lands to banish it. But I suppose hubris is a failing in man, as well as beast. I was young, but my natural skill for sorcery outstripped that of my mentor, and I was able to do something he could not. Commune with the underworld. When I learned of the demon's existence, I became obsessed with learning all I could about the beast. I broke the trust of my mentor and consulted forbidden scrolls to learn the demon's name.
Oh, they were forbidden for a reason, my guy.
Names are power in the demon world, and when I discovered its true name, I believed in my youthful arrogance that I possessed the will to banish it, after stealing its secrets.
So what is this demon's true name?
I cannot remember. Some malign aspect of the Yothka plant's embrace saps me of my memories.
Convenient. How can I know that anything you say is true?
Both wisdom and logic dictate that you cannot know anything I say is true. But my research is another matter. Find it, and learn the beast's true name.
How does learning its name prove anything you say?
If I were the demon, I would do anything to prevent you from gaining that secret. Knowledge of a fiend's true name grants you power over it. The ritual to subjugate a demon requires that knowledge.
And where is this research?
In my dwelling, within a spire atop the Celestial Plaza. Read my research, learn the ritual, and do not forget its name.
Goodbye. Okay. That's one of the many chores we have to do today. We have so many chores. First, I need to drop some stuff off. Carrying too much. Ooh. Do we have anything growing in here? No? What about this one? No? Okay. Ooh, do I have bones in here? I need bones and goop to repair my old torch. Need some bones and some goop. Close the door, don't let the cat out. Hey, Joxer. Where's my goop? Where did I put my goop? Well, I'll at least make these potions. We'll leave this here for now. Keeps the torch. These can stay here. A couple different bits of food. Okay. We're level 60 now, aren't we? We are. Which means when we do dungeons, we gotta look around for that. Why are you in my house now? I already talked to you. Let's see, Gordo, do I want you to come with me? I think I do. We're gonna go kill some stuff, Gordo. Firstly, we're gonna kill the giant crocodile around the corner here. Just because I'm sick of it. I mean, I know it comes back, but I'm done with it for now, and I want to be rid of it for a little bit. I want that sense of accomplishment of knowing that I killed the thing that lives right by my house. You say you need to repair your katana? No, my katana seems like it's okay. But I am wrong. I did not say that this game. I might have said it in a past one, and because you watched those, you know that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Woof. Woof. What about the rest of my gear? Yeah, okay, I should do some maintenance all around before we go on a big quest. Wow. Thank you, Mother. Looking out for me. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. This hood does 38 armor. Oh, I can make the epic version of things now. I'm gonna have to eat a bunch of crystals in a bit. Because maybe instead of fixing it, I want to replace it with epic versions of what I'm wearing. Element OP, Paranoid, Relic Hunter. Yeah, that's 76. Let's make that instead. And then my Void Forged Dragon Armor, I believe only comes in its epic. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's a whole other level of awesomeness in this armor that I am... Oh, no, it's all the same. It's all the same. 420. No, that's 212. That's 212. Why is that different? This is the different one. There we go. See, there we go. See, it's only 193, but because we have Tom, he makes it better. Tom makes everything better. Good job, Tom. Okay. Leave Fate. I'm sick of your ghost following me around. I'm gonna run your errands, I promise. Holy cow. Pushy. Okay, I changed my mind about finding that crocodile behind my house. We're gonna run this guy's errands before he has a conniption. Are you hearing me okay today, Mom? I'm trying not to yell as much this stream. I feel like I just get excited and I eventually get super loud. You hear me just fine? Okay, good. I'll probably devolve to yelling soon enough as I get overly excited with the game. That's just who I am. But I'm gonna try to make an effort to not be as loud as I have been. Okay, so our sorcerer friend mentioned that his research... Wow, what happened to my voice there? Research! There it is. Probably that lit up area up there. Mario's hitting hard. Ooh, what's in the box? Brick, ironstone, stone consolidant, and coal. I don't really need any of that. I have a plethora at home. Nah, he wasn't as big as he looked. Ah! Those guys weren't terrifying either, they just surprised me. Found a journal page. Page 205. Hold on, let's find all of them first. 205 implies that there's another one closer to the door. Well, I'm on the monster, is it? Nope. Looking for pages. What is that? Well, he's in a cage, so who cares? Here we go, 1 of 5. Five of 5. Okay, they're not in order. Ooh, what's that? Oops. Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Page 105. Day 178. I find myself within the forest primeval, a trackless jungle wasteland stalked by antediluvian beasts from a long-lost age. Even the flora here evidences a malignant and threatening aspect. Day 191. At long last, I've discovered that which I seek. On the far edge of the jungle, I've identified the Yothga plant, a hell-spawned aberration of nature that should not be in our world. While there is insufficient time to study the diabolical metaphysics of the Yothga, in simple terms, I believe the root system acts as a dimensional conduit, or gateway, that will admit the demon to our world. Day 192. Before I attempt to challenge the beast, I must gain power over it. I must learn its true name. Unfortunately, the only way to gain this hidden knowledge is from one of the demon's own ilk. Fortunately, demons are a treacherous and saturnine race, prone to betraying one another. After the sun goes down, I will attempt contact with the demon world. Day 203. After 11 days of fevered medication and fasting, I finally contact a demon named Zalthiel. While I'm certain Zalthiel was present on the very first night, It seems the beast saw fit to plague me with nightmares and waking visions of horror until it grew bored and wanted to see what I was about. Day 204. Zalthiel demands I complete a series of trials to test my worth, but the demon is a trickster and I must be wary. It withholds its secrets with a jealousy approaching that of the silent eunuch order of Quan Ni. Every tidbit of knowledge negotiated separately and carefully. For each syllable of the name I seek, another task must be completed. The first challenge is to collect a dead man's last breath. Day 208. After trekking along the coastline, I found my opportunity with an unsuspecting band of pirates. Under the cover of darkness, I slipped through the shadows and abducted one of the drunken fools. I'm sure he will not be missed. Upon fulfilling the deed, Zalthiel granted me the first syllable. Meh. Day 212. Zalthiel's second task finds me back in the jungle. Back at the jungle clearing where the blighted form of the Yogtha grows. The demon bids me confront the plant, collect a jar of the intoxicating and corrupting cloud it emits. Day 213. Today is a day of rest and healing. Evading the lethal embrace of the Yogtha required every ounce of my cunning and craft. It seemed the very air was charged with the plant's corrupting miasma, each breath of which a step closer to madness. Returning the jar, the demon rewarded my perseverance with the second syllable. Za. Mezza. Day 214. For the third syllable, the demon demands the unthinkable. I am instructed to capture specimens of a twisted and diabolical race of imps, using a pound of my own skin as bait. Perhaps my old master was right, and I do not possess the fortitude to serve the Celestial Emperor. I have failed. Unless... I have returned from my foraging mission into the heart of the jungle. There, deep within a cave, did I find a rare mushroom variety that possesses both the anesthetic and hallucinogenic properties I require to fulfill what is asked of me. Day 222. The mushroom didn't work. The pain was excruciating as I flayed myself, every strip of flesh removed, a new and fresh agony. But the imps came, drawn to the enclosures by the scent of my flesh and blood, and for this, Zalthiel revealed the third syllable. Maul. Mezzamal. The writing on this page is messy and broken, and you can barely make it out. Day 225. The final task? Zalthiel required a ritual. The imps I captured would unleash chaos. Exiled lands. Imps broke free, wreaking havoc. The jar, Yogtha plant, shattered, cloud. Final syllable, lech. May the Celestial Emperor find wisdom, banish demon. The ink stretches abruptly off the page. So it's... Me, za, mal, lek. Mezamalek. Mezamalek. I wrote it in our chat so we wouldn't forget. Okay. Let's go do other things. I have other things I want to do, but work for the sorcerer today. Ooh, excuse me. My wife made the most amazing dinner tonight of egg noodles in a beef broth sauce with cheese and tomatoes, and it was just cheesy, beefy, delicious goodness with ground beef. I ate 2 great big bowls. Delicious. All you Gordo. Alright. That's one of my favorite moves with the katana. This held back samurai slash forward. Chow. This is very cinematic. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're heading back towards the starting river. There'll be a cave just alongside it with a giant alligator in it. We're gonna go in and kill that specific giant alligator. Because that specific giant alligator has a piece of the scourge stone that we want to put back together. The one by our house doesn't have anything like that. It just has a skeleton key, which is good because we like having legendary weapons, but not important. Fun and helpful, but not important. We don't need a legendary weapon. We can totally get by with the weapons that I make. Oof. I'm yawning big. This job takes a lot out of me. It's just the getting up as early as I do, I'm sure. Alright. I believe that the cave that we are looking for is possibly that ridgeline. Nah, it'll be further out. It'll be further out. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's further out. If it's that quick, I'm gonna be like, alright, cool. Yeah, it's definitely further out. We can't see it from here yet. This is still pirate territory. We gotta get on the other side of pirate territory. My cozy Conan gameplay is a little too cozy. It's making me all relaxed. Easy. That was a pretty cool little 3-kill combo. We're still in with pirates? I thought I was where I wanted to be. I'm not. Sometimes I forget just how big the map is. We don't need to fight these guys. Come on, Gordo. Come on, Gordo. We don't gotta fight these guys. We don't gotta fight these jerks, Gordo. Harlot's journal number 4, and we learned show off. Had I known of the crocodiles, I would have taken my chances in the desert. The scaled monstrosities followed me at a distance, and I thought I had lost them. Alas, I was not as lucky as I had hoped. One of the larger ones lunged at me from the water and tore my dancing silks, forcing me to abandon them for plainer fare. Thankfully, the crocodiles seemed more interested in thrashing about with my torn clothing than with me, so I was able to escape. I'm exhausted and will make camp here before I move further north. I've seen a spire stretching toward the sky. I will make my way there. What? What ones do I have now? I've got come here, comb hair, squirm, flirt, blow, kiss, spank, seduce, and shelf. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that's all of them. Okay. You will leave Gordo alone. And I will give you his fish. Ooh, actually, I kind of want some of these. Want some dried fish for my decorations. To be able to fill out my table with more food. Okay, we should have our cave coming up now soon. Really, really. I kind of been saying that, but I feel like it's for real this time. There it is. And while I am confident that I can win this fight, I'm going to go ahead and make a bedroll anyway. Galaman's tomb.
Foxy balls.
Yo, this one's already almost dead. This one is much easier to kill than the one by our house. Better safe than sorry for the save point. Exactly. Jagged scourge stone piece, which is what we were after here. Looks like a toe. This is a piece of legendary scourge stone, but it is broken and must be reassembled by one who understands the power that it holds. Wait, let's make sure there's not like boxes with legendary items I can open here. Nope, nothing to open. Okay, So there's only one more Scourge Stone piece to find. And then we'll have that completed. No. Where's my exit? There's not it. Where's my exit? Where I came in? Okay, where's my exit? There it is. Sometimes it's good to have a torch. Is it nighttime? It is. It's nighttime. Alright. Her ghost just shows us the way to the cave. Oh, I don't want to go up that way. I don't want to go up that way. That's a whole bunch of undead spiders. We'll go around a little bit. It's the most direct way. It's the most direct way. I can fight them. I can survive it. It's fine. I should eat something. Wonder what level Gordo is now. Come here, Gordo. Level 7. Not bad. He gets his first perk at level 10, I believe. Yeah. I'm excited to see what his perks are going to be. You're in a bunch of gross, buggy skittering. And then up here, we've got another giant spider. Where is he? Over there. I'm gonna leave him alone because he's leaving me alone. He's gonna show me some respect and keep his distance. I can do the same. Probably a her. I think that I read somewhere that the bigger the spider, they're usually female. I think I read that somewhere. Probably didn't read it. It was probably told to me by somebody when I was a child, and I just latched onto that and forever.
Right child snake.
I don't read.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Alright, Gordo's level 8 now.
Death will be as meaningless as your life.
I'm going the wrong direction. I want to go this way. I'm going to say that looks wrong. That's because it was. Alright, Gordo. We already took out one giant crocodile. Let's take out another one. Oh, we are messing him up. What a difference the right gear and companion can make. I'm also level 60. There's something to be said for that too. Boom! I didn't even play it smart and lay down a mat first. I just went for it. I knew with Gordo's help we could take him though. I was not worried at all. Yeah, Gordo's doing great. He's out of food, but not out of health. Alright, Gordo. Back to guard my house you go. Now you stand over here now. Because you're always accidentally getting clicked on whenever I come in and out. There's Joxer the Mighty. Hey, buddy. We gotta get you a friend. And turn him into a freeloader. I also wanted to get this fish plate done up while I'm here with the food to be able to do so. Perfect. I'm going to put one of these on my house table because, yes, delicious fish. And then the other two can go in the tavern. That's looking pretty awesome. Let's see what's in the bazaar right now. The onsen, I already own it. Wall paint pack. I'm not too worried about that. Looks like I might already have most of them. No, they're just real cheap right now. 238 for all of those. That's not bad. If there was anything in here I was super excited about having. It's just wall paints. I don't really care. I don't really care about that. If anything, I'm more interested in this Zamorian long-haired cat. Look how beautiful he is. He's such a grumpy kitty. But we're having trouble getting the cat that we already have. Dude. Okay, you know what? You're right. That's on me. Can I talk to you here?
Did you consult my research and discover the beast's true name?
Your experiments got loose and destroyed much of your research, but I learned the name. Mezamalek.
Experiments? I scoured the breadth of hell to collect those troublesome imps. They were to serve as ritual vessels to imprison the beast within.
That sounds like a bummer.
It is very well you learn the name, but we require one of those imps to perform the ritual.
Those imps must be halfway back to the Nine Hells by now.
Leave it to me. You have your own part to play in a dangerous gambit.
What do you need me to do?
Before the demon calls to you tomorrow, you must find some Black Lotus.
I have some. I'm not sure where I put it. I will procure the Black Lotus. What then?
Then, when the demon summons you, answer its call. And when the beast bids you place out the devil's bone meal, burn the Black Lotus instead. At that point, my imp will enter the circle, and we will bind the beast within its form.
That's it?
That is it. We are done for today. Be well rested for tomorrow. You can be certain the demon will be.
That's a crazy and desperate sounding scheme, and I'm not sure I believe any of it.
If delivering the beast's true name does not convince you of my intentions, then I fear nothing will. But know that your misgivings damn me to this mental prison.
Okay, bye. Enjoy mental prison. Yo, that was fast. That was fast. That wasn't no 8 hours. That wasn't no 8 hours. Let me go grab my Black Lotus. I don't mind wrapping up this story arc early if we can. Is it in my pocket? No. Is it on my alchemy bench? This is where I should have put it. But of course, it's not where I put anything. We can get it on the way if we really need to. I should have it here. There it is. There's my Black Lotus. Okay, I really gotta drop some stuff off first, though. To the blacksmith first. And then back to the tavern to drop off this food in my pocket. Armor to drop off these hides, and then blacksmith. Uh-oh. It's full. I'll take the soup. There's Lewis. Lewis. Okay, the demon guy said he was ready. But usually he'll say it multiple times if he's real about it. Kinda don't want to teleport over there just to find out that he's not actually ready, but we'll try it. Did I drop everything I wanted to? Nope. Also, I think I'm going to need to take a real quick break and go to the bathroom. Be real fast about it. Alright, back from the bathroom, and I realized I made a Be Right Back scene, and I totally forgot to use it. I'm going to show you guys here real quick. Hello, Medusa. Yes, we are doing chores in Conan, as always. Okay, let's showcase the Be Right Back screen. It's cool, huh? Medusa, give him the stare. And it's done. Okay. Everything's set up, nice and pretty. Oh, we got extras. What got extras I'm sitting on? I was gonna say, why am I hearing water? It's this guy. Wesley's hard at work, dyeing some stuff. Okay. Ooh, we want to dye Kaladin's armor blue. Later. Later. Focus. Focus right now. I was thinking while your BRB screen was on. Yeah. Okay. I don't know that I believe that the demon is actually ready yet. We only have the one, okay, I'm ready. Usually he really bugs me about it. Might have just been a carryover from the fact that his ghost was still there. But we're gonna go find out. If it turns out not to be, that'll be okay because it actually puts us pretty much in the area of the next Scourge Stone. So If this turns out to be a dud, at least it's not a forever dud. A total dud, I mean to say. Forever dud. Forever dud. I wanna be forever dud. No one wants to be a dud forever. Is it dead end? Okay, no. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can go in this way. I feel like I've done it multiple times now. Not used to using the BRB scene, so I didn't think about it. I really like that pixel art website. They've got good stuff on there. They got some really bad stuff on there too. But, you know, it's artists willing to share their work so long as you just give them credit. I make sure I do that. I make sure anywhere that I have their art displayed, I also have a little blurb to get you to the website and their stuff. Because I happen to think pixel art is pretty cool. I do not have Gordo, but that's okay. We don't need him. Let's see if he's actually going to come out and talk to me. Nope. It was just the carryover from his ghost being in that area. Too bad. But I kind of figured, because it had not been 8 hours. So I'm not terribly surprised. Please be deep enough, please be deep enough. Okay, good. He's a good guy to have. He is a good guy to have. Is there any kind of in-game clock you could check to see how long it's been on a countdown like that? No, there is not. There's no countdown timer to when that's going to happen. It just happens and scares you. You're just going along, having a normal day, and all of a sudden, a ghostly, demonic voice in your head says, "Come to me, exile. We have work to do." I thought you were going to hit the rocks when you dove in. I wasn't concerned about the rocks. I was concerned it wasn't deep enough. So, because there has been in the past, and it probably still happens, the game has a hiccup when you hit the water. As soon as you hit the water, it's supposed to remove the inertia. As soon as you're in water where you're swimming, it's supposed to remove the inertia. You should not take any fall damage anymore. But sometimes the game has this little hiccup where it's like, oh, you hit the water, but you hit the water so fast that we don't register that you've actually hit the water yet. And I have fallen through the water and hit the ground on the bottom and died. And that's not supposed to be able to happen. And so sometimes when I make those jumps, I do panic a bit, going, I hope it's deep enough, I hope it's deep enough. Okay. So, now we are looking for Giant Lady's Mouth, and we're going to go in Giant Lady's Mouth. That's our goal. We're going to find the Giant Lady, and we're going to go in her mouth. Giant Lady, yup. Inlet of the Hook. Oh, you saw me, Gorilla? I thought I was far enough away. Who is the giant lady whose mouth we're going to go into? Well, I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. That was a giant-ish lady, but not what I'm talking about. I was kind of hoping there'd be an NPC for us to save today, but nope. We are on our way through the jungle to find the giant lady and go into her mouth. In truth, we've been close to her before, but I never actually went all the way up to her because there was no reason. But now we have a reason. Oh, I was really hoping to not get bit, but that's okay, we're fine. We're gonna walk this poison off. Glowing goop. I should really grab some. I should grab the goop while we're here. Be able to fix up my other torch that I like better. What is best in life? Oh my gosh, I know the quote. I used to say it all the time. I know it ends with "and see them driven before you." I can't think of how it starts though. Crush your enemies, and see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. Hey, Toon Chef, how's it going? Okay, wait. No. We're at the giant lady, but we can't see her because it's dark. All this build up for the giant lady and we can't see her. All of the bugs and alligators and everything in the jungle want to eat me. There she is. That was basically his first major role, you know. I did know that. I too am from the period of time when those movies were about. I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be streaming. That's all I want to be ever doing, like ever. Struggling to stay awake a little bit. I'll admit that. It's been a long day for me. I want to show people her face, but you can't really see it because we got here at night. Oh. Okay, we got lightning showing us. Come on, flash again. Oh, that's a bad one. Flash better, where we can see better. Have you seen Conan the Musical? Yeah, it's a quick little video on YouTube. There she is. We used to watch it with no small amount of regularity when I was playing this game some time ago. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Hear the lamentation of the women. Yeah, it's hilarious. Conan the Musical, just Google it sometime. It'll be by a group called Lego Lambs. It's hilarious. If I were better at using OBS, I would bring up the YouTube channel. We'd watch it real quick because it's not even very long. But I am not comfortable trying to do that without having practiced it. Yeah, I would say that my wife is even more of a fan of such things than I am. And I'm already pretty much a fan of it. I just have a hard time watching old movies again if they're not up to a certain standard. I get bored real easy. Like Willow, I can rewatch Willow all the time. Willow is still a great movie, still holds up with its special effects and everything. But Red Sonja, I want to love it, but it puts me to sleep. There's our broken Scourgestone piece off this guy. Do you need to make a bedroll? Nope, this one's pretty simple. This one's pretty easy doing. Because the giant lady was just that statue, just that big mouthpiece. We just go into the mouth and now we're in this cave. The statue of the woman was actually for the Witch Queen who we fought in the jungle. Oh, hello, Alondra. You slipped in on me. I can see that you're there now, though. You usually come in with an applause or something. Just a simple text message and I miss it. Yeah, like that. So here's the other side of the cave entrance that the Witch Queen's giant head makes. But on this side it has fallen down. Because it's centuries and centuries old. Spooky. Just a little bit. Just a little bit with the undead monsters and everything. But it's going to stop being spooky here real soon. So we went in the one side, we fought through, we killed all the bugs, got to the opposite end. And where does the opposite end lead, one asks? The answer is revealed in a moment. We are back up in the snow. Right where the green meets the snow. Beastmaster, Dragon Slayer, Red Sonja, Lady Hawk, Excalibur, Clash of the Titans, all of the Sinbad films, all the Conan films, Legend, Labyrinth, Mirror Mask, Willow, Kroll, Sword and the Sorcerer. I'm trying to think of all the ones you watched with me. Is Sword and the Sorcerer the animated one that was like Heavy Metal, in that same animation style of Heavy Metal? Because there's another one in that same genre of animation that I can never remember the name of it. Fire and Ice. Right. There's another one in that same animation style. I can never remember the name of it, but it's really cool. And it had to do with this guy on a asteroid being forced to do mining labor by this orc race sort of people. And they have him digging through, and he finds this hilt of a sword, and it's just the hilt. And the orc comes over to try to take it away from him, and he does like a slash move with it, and it cuts the orc in half. And he manages to go out and escape with this thing, and runs into a guy outside who's a space pilot. And the first thing he does is try to cut the space pilot down, but nothing happens. Because the magic of this sword hilt only hurts evil people. It's really cool, and I can never remember its name. Alondra, happy birthday to your son. Woo! That's 42. That's way better than mine. Way better than this one. Okay, I'll hang on to the black ice longsword. Okay, what were we doing now? Legend of Orin. Maybe. You'd have to look up a synopsis and see if it matches what I was saying. Because I definitely remember the first time I watched it, I thought it was a medieval fantasy. And then all of a sudden there were spaceships, and I was like, what's happening? Oh man, I need to let my stamina recharge before I try to fight them. There we go. Star Chaser, The Legend of Orient. I think that's correct. Yeah, that sounds absolutely correct. Do I have any demon blood on me right now? I do not. Okay, let's just go home. Let's just go home. I was going to try to squeeze in another little quest there, but I need demon blood for it. So we're just going to go home. I can feel the controller going thump, 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 thump as we come into the region of the woolly mammoths. Okay, so now I want to grab from my box that third and final piece of the Scourge Stone. And then we got to take it to somebody who can put it all together for us. And there's a madman in the desert who can help with that. A madman in the desert. This area is so pretty. That's why most players will come here to settle. This looks familiar. Yep, we've been here a few times, and in past games, I've definitely had bases in this area. Alright, there's somebody in the box. Nobody wants to drop armor for the guy I'm about to get out of the box? That's rude. Stools? Take those for the bar. Ooh, a named Tanner. Do I already have a Tanner? Oh well. I have gloves, boots, and earrings for you, so you got a pretty decent start, honestly.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. Guns, take you!
Flicker tongue very snaky. It is snaky because she's one of the volcano people. Yes, you have a Tanner. I thought I did. But you know what? I can't just give up a named person. She has to come with. Alright, we're very nearly home again. Oh, 90-second ad break. We'll see you in about 90 seconds once that actually decides to roll. There it goes. Alright, Madam Flickertongue. That's where you work. I'm gonna get you a new outfit. Hydrate? Yes, thank you. We have to get the third piece of our Scourge Stone from the box at home first. And then we will go see the mad old man. But he's not actually, well, I guess he is an old man. He don't look an old man, but he is an old man. Lore and such. Flickertongue, what are you gonna wear, Miss Madam Flickertongue? I don't know my alphabet. Here it is. Do I not have the reptile armor? Why don't I have the reptile armor? I don't remember the reptile armor being something special I had to go find. Maybe they forgot to include it in the, because maybe it is. Maybe it's from the dregs. And maybe they didn't include it in the dark dregs. Which is fine. She doesn't need reptilian armor just because her name starts sneaky. This actually wouldn't be a bad one for her if I just had the stuff to make it. You know what? Let's not get too worried about what she's gonna wear. As long as she's got clothes. Oh, I can only make the one? Ugh. It's too fancy to go with anything else. This might work. Oh, and of course she's out walking around now. That roar was just Lewis. Nobody panicked. Just Lewis. That's not bad. It's not exactly fitting her name, but she's dressed. It didn't make her boobs explode into giantness. Okay, put some stuff away. These don't actually go bad. Let's take those out of there. Couple of stools by the fire. It is, but like they haven't done a patch release for it to be something that's fixed yet. I really need a blacksmith. Preferably one with a name. But I'll take blacksmith 3 if I can't get a person with a name. What do you got here? Raksha. The tavern feels kind of empty. We usually have a lot more customers than that. Oh well. It's Juxer. Both of them are meowing. Where's my scourge stone piece? There it is. There we go. Now we got all 3 of these pieces. Now we're ready to go see the madman of the desert. After I throw some things onto the dismantler bench. Oh, no, I don't want to dismantle any of those things, actually. Put them on display here. These ones, I'm fine with dismantling. These are just decorative. Those are real weapons. Okay. What else is in my pocket I need to drop? You and you. And I'm gonna hang on to the Black Lotus. I have lots of health potion, which is unusual for me. But we do, we have lots of health potion. We're oddly prepared for me to think that I might lose a fight. I don't lose fight. We don't need to be prepared for that. Losing fights is what I don't do. Does the moon have phases? I don't think so. I think it's only ever full. You're driving me crazy with the way you jump off cliffs like that. I know. I know you don't like it. Fastest way down. And I usually don't go splat. Like 98% of the time I don't splat. Quick check of the map to make sure I know I'm going the right way and everything. I was pretty sure, but I wasn't sure enough, so I had to look. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Hear the lamentation of the women. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. As it should be. Sand Beast Bile Gland. When the sandstorm comes howling across the exiled lands, it is accompanied by the strange screams of the beasts that inhabit it. What they are and why they follow the storms is one of the many mysteries of the exiled lands. Where are the two snakes facing each other? From if you're my god, then show me the way. It's so fun. Conan the Musical on YouTube. Highly recommend if you're in the Conan vibe. The sand-swept ruins. It gets dark in here, but there's nothing to fight. That's cool though. The Trousseau, the sandstorm maniac.
A mad fool went wandering in a sandstorm. Eventually, a man happened along and said, "You mad fool, what are you doing in this sandstorm?" The mad fool replied, "Your turn to talk, fool."
Fuck.
Singing sands, stinging sands, singing, stinging, ringing sands, fighting sands, biting sands, fighting, biting, smiting sands. Exiled lands, reptile lands, exiled reptile, defiled lands. 7 prophets went a-walking, bearing all their tricks. One was caught by Hanuman, and soon 'twas only 6. 6 prophets went a-climbing to get above the hive. One was stung by locusts' wings, and then 'twere only 5. 5 prophets went a-crawling beneath the city floor. One went mad with power, and soon there were just 4. 4 prophets went a-dancing beneath the corpse fruit tree. One climbed up and stayed there, leaving just the 3. 3 prophets went a-fighting through the pirates' crew. One became a mutineer, and soon there were just 2. 2 prophets went a-wandering beneath the burning sun. One got lost in a sandstorm and left the other one. One prophet went a-gathering the artifacts of yore. He put them all together and was never seen no more. This is the best place to hear it, you know. Walking around the desert, listening to the sand whisper just isn't good enough. Strains the ears, not to mention the mind. Perhaps that's why so many of you are mad fools. Not right in the head from trying to listen to the silent sands. Here you can hear the sand shouting at you. When I stumbled into it the first time, all unaware, it simply whispered, "Welcome home." The sandstorm is a living thing, summoned from the ether by foul sorceries. Bound here by the same dark rituals. It escaped the bonds of its masters eons ago, and knows nothing more than an ageless, nameless hunger. It seems to like me, though. You, not so much.
Not so much.
I'm tired of conversing through this madman exile. I desire release from this plane of existence. Such is not within your power to grant without the Scourge Stone. The Scourge Stone was shattered when I was unleashed upon the world. Each piece was lost to time. As I sweep across the exiled lands, I seek the pieces that would provide my liberation. And yet, though I touch all, I do not find what I seek. They are locked away in caves where the howling sands cannot reach. Search the passage used by the Lemurians to wage war upon the one who unleashed me.
Giant head.
Search the tomb of Galamon.
Giant
He
crocodile.
once boasted to his friends as they quivered, caught in my wind, of the lucky stone that would be buried alongside him. Search the eastern coastline, for the pirates whisper to one another of a stone that grants their captain wishes. Combine these pieces, Exile. Recreate the Scourge Stone. Complete the Archivist's ritual. Only then can I return whence I came.
Singing sands.
And then he starts over.
Stinging
So,
sands.
Precious
Singing,
Heart of the
stinging,
Stands,
ringing
the Scourge
sands.
Stone. For the Jagged Scourge Stone piece, Shattered Scourge Stone
Biting
piece,
sands.
and Broken Scourge Stone piece.
Fighting, biting, smiting sands.
Voila!
Exiled lands.
We have
Reptile.
the Heart of the Sands.
Exiled reptile.
I'll let him finish
Fine.
talking. Okay. This is an excerpt from one of the Conan stories. He it was who shook down the cliffs at Valkia. By his spells that enthrall the elementals of the earth, he it was who sent the creature of darkness into your tent before dawn. The Hour of the Dragon. Also known as the Scourge Stone, this unsettling chunk of stone contains the elemental that plagues the exiled lands with continual sandstorms. Enslaved by the Priest King in his desperation to end the war after the shattering on the plains, he gave it over to the War Maker to release at the right moment. When the time came, the War Maker shattered the stone into fragments and scattered them across the battlefield, freeing the elemental to do its work. And it seemed to work, gathering a gigantic storm that crossed the exile lands, moving towards the city of Jelha in the far east. But the giant kings had not reckoned with the power of the human spirit. A Lemurian priest named Petrucio went out to confront the sandstorm. Using the power of Dagon, he anchored the elemental, controlling the sandstorm to his flesh, preventing it from moving further east and destroying the Lemurian city. He saved his people, yes, but Petrucio paid a terrible price. His sacrifice had not stopped the sandstorm, it merely put it into a temporal loop. It passed across the exiled lands time and time again, stopping when it reached Petrucio, and then starting again. Eventually, this drove him insane. This is one of the artifacts required to create the keystone that can be used to remove the slave bracelet. Poor Petruso, no good deed goes unpunished. Yep. Well, sorcery is a wild thing in all of the Conan stories. Bad desert beast kitties.
This temple serves as the home of the Scourge Stone, Bonded One. Here you will spend your days in service to the divine element and the one who protects it. It is a great honor to you and to all your kind that we allow such access to our most holy sites. Be thankful, slave, for the alternative is a screaming death on a bloody altar.
The Giant Kings only started enslaving humanity once humanity started trying to kill them. So by that point, the Giant Kings really didn't have a lot of love lost anymore. Noted. Lore. run out of there, you. Nordheimer Archer. I'm sure we can find somewhere for you to stand where it looks like you're doing something. We need to think of a name for him. He's a tall, red-headed man.
You've got no chance, mate!
Secret? Maybe. Eric? I bet he has a pirate accent if we hear him shouting in the fight. I bet he's got a pirate accent.
You picked the wrong camp, mate.
Beorg? Does Beorg work for a pirate voiced guy though? I think Eric is better fitting because it's closer to like Leif Erikson, who was the big sailor. I mean, they were all sailors and pirates of a sort, so you can kind of get away with it however you want to look at it. I like Eric. He's not a bad fit for an Eric, other than being tall. My role-playing character of Eric is usually more of a short king, but this is fine. He does already have a bow and arrows. Listing all those movies makes me want to do a marathon on your next day off. The Conan films? I don't know. If we're going to do a marathon, I'm feeling more Lord of the Rings, honestly. Extended cuts. There is a naked man coming to my tavern to get drinks. Hey, excuse me. No shirts, no shoot, no... Oh, you know what? It's fine. And a naked woman. Just random exiles. Let's see. Eric, what am I gonna do with you, man? You are huge. What am I gonna do with you? Put you on guard right here? You know what? Yeah. Paladin, I have blue. I have blue dye. You're coming with me. Let's go see what we can do for your outfit. I've only got 4. Got more in cyan. Alright, Kaladin, wait over here. You're getting changed, sir, so you can be decent about it. I can source some more blue dye stuff real quick, real easy. Because we have true indigo growing right behind our house. Giant crocodile is back. Fire away! Nope, last one. Okay. Why do I feel like that wasn't all of my bottles that I picked up? I thought I picked up 40 bottles, but it only gave me 20? Oh well. Make up a bunch of blue dye. Some faded blue dyes. Some full blue dyes. Sky blue dyes. Okay. Starting with the boots. Oh no. Okay. Doing the low quality for it. It's an easy fix. I just have to put them on. And then I can put them back on here. There we go. Now they don't look all blurry. Okay, we're going to change the gold inlay to a white inlay. Problem is that these are not accurate to how they're going to look in the final results. We don't really know what they look like until we put them on. But those are looking bomb. Kaladin, your boots. Okay, once again, it's low res. We gotta put it on real quick. Let's see if I just put it all on real quick. That'll fix it. Okay. Muted blue. Sumerian blue. These pants will just be blue, and then that is going to be white. I wish I could change the gold out. That's too bad. Also, this doesn't look like it's blue enough. We don't want it to be too blue. And that kind of looks purple. That's definitely too blue. Sky blue fits. We'll try it. We'll see what we think. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, so then the leather is sky blue. The brown is Cimmerian blue. The red is... oh, well, that's a different red. This one's going to be blue, like the pants. Then the red goes to white. Because I can't turn the gold off. The leather is sky blue. Red is white. That is Cimmerian, and this will be blue. And then finally the headband, which will just be sky blue. I'll leave the headband on the thing. Yep. That is not a bad Kaladin cosplay. Not a fan of the gold on him, but I can't do anything about it either. But yeah, I'm plenty happy with how that turned out. I also like that the armor is called sky blue color. Yeah. Medron Priest, I say no. Do we got any blacksmiths who want to come work for me? Nope. Nuts. Eric, you want an outfit? I'll get you one. You hold still, buddy. Yours is quick and easy to do. Alright, Mom, good night. Thanks for coming. I hope you had fun. Do the patrons hang out anywhere else to be recruited other than the tavern? Like, can you see them wandering around? You can see them on their way into the tavern and on their way out of the tavern, but generally speaking, it's just seating in the vicinity around the tavern. They will take any chair that they can find around the tavern. There. Pirate Viking. If I get a blonde guy, I have to name him Adeline and then try to dress him in shard plate. Blue painted shard plate. If we get around to building a place in the snow, he's ready. I have intention to do exactly that. I bought the Vanir cabin stuff. I'm gonna use it. I just don't know when. I'm so happy with this spot, and we picked a great one. It's like right in the middle of the map. So it's equally as close to everything as it is far. Or the fanciest stuff you have. Well, you know, if I could set it up so that they changed outfits over time, that would be cool, but they don't have that kind of an option. I wear the fancy clothes around here. I'm the fancy one. Adeline will get his shard plate and be happy about that. I need something that looks like a litter box. What do I got that can look like a litter box? Yeah, Joxer, I'm getting you a litter box, bud. Maybe. An iron pan. Except that anything that goes on the floor falls through it. We'll try Medusa's suggestion of a rug. Oh, I made the things, but I didn't pick them up. It's an important step. If we're gonna have a litter box, it can't be this close to the dinner table. It's gotta be closer to the back door where it's easier to just toss it out. That actually worked pretty well. Yep, on top of the carpet. It doesn't go into the floor. Medusa did it smart. Medusa did it smart. I was setting this up to be a whole thing that the cat would jump up on and eat off of, but I kind of don't like that idea anymore. I'm going to give the cat his own spot on the table. He's allowed to come up here and eat like the people. You come eat like people when you want dinner. Huh, Joxer? Right up here. And this will just be for chilling. It's no longer a cat thing. It's a we just chilling thing. Kind of want to move the fish down there for the cat. There is an empty plate design, but it also comes with like a little knife and fork, so I don't want that. I need insulated wood. Haiti is our tanner, that's right. Hey, do you want to get to work? Huh? Jeez, she's such a slacker. That's why we got Flicker Tongue. She needed the extra help. Okay, can I make shells? Do I have that knowledge? I do have the knowledge of shells. Okay. Because if that's the litter box, let's move it a little bit more inward. If that's the litter box, then it needs a shelf. Some incense. Yeah. You have anything new to say to me?
Oh, look at this place.
Nope.
I haven't seen such a mess since the fall of
Velusia is a Kroll. Wait, is it Kroll? Pretty sure it's Kroll. Kroll? Kroll? Whichever one of it was. It's one of those ones. The Atlantean. No, Joxer! You get out, I'm never gonna find you, and then I'll be like, I'm so scared. No, Atlantean. Pre-Lemurian. I forget what I was saying. I was trying to make sure my cat didn't escape. Blah blah lore. That's what I was saying. He can't open the door, but he'll come out when it's open? Yes. Just like a cat. You're some kind of a worker. Why don't you want to have a job? I could totally hire you right now. I never noticed that about these chairs. They got fishes. Oh no, I used to love these chairs. Now I don't know how I feel about that. Those fish have teeth. Oh, alright. Gotta replace every chair in my tavern. No, it's fine. I think Mom had the right idea. I think this is a good time to wrap up our stream. I'm gonna put some stuff away. I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. Nobody wants to watch me run around and put stuff away. A new dancer? You want to get hired? Do you want a job? You want a job? Want a job? Hey miss, you want a job? Want a job? You want a job? She's like, I'm just here for a drink. Please, sir, I just want a drink. Fine. To offer a woman a job on her day off. Putting stuff away, that's what I was doing. And wrapping up. I was gonna wrap up so that you guys didn't have to watch me put everything away. And I'm gonna put everything away so that we can get right into the gameplay tomorrow. As we are going to need to go see the sorcerer and do the last task for the demon. And then I think I want to do a raid on the palace in the snow and fight Tyros, the betrayer. Sounds like a good plan for tomorrow. Yeah. But for today, thank you so much everybody for coming. I really appreciate the support. I hope to see you in the next one. Good night. Ooh, let's see if we can raid today. Let's see if raiding is a thing we are capable of doing today. There's not a lot of us to raid with, but that's okay. Yeah, Toon Chef is doing a collab with other people. Let me figure out how this works. Alright, let's start this raid on Toon Chef. Alright, we're about to go.